don't scream, we don't fight loud. We just remember everything. You said I was too sensitive, too honest with my fears, but you loved how I forgave you every time you disappeared. You like me sweet and patient, soft hands, open door. But softness ain't submission, and I'm not that girl no more. You thought I wouldn't notice the way your tone shift, the way you dress your distance up like some expensive gift. You fed me pretty sentences like sugar on a blade, but I can taste the metal in every promise made. I don't throw plates, I don't break glass, I just get quiet and I outlast. Soft voices, sharp knives, we don't have to raise them high. We can cut you with a whisper while you're looking in our eyes. You mistake calm for weakness, you mistake grace for blind, but we remember every detail. Soft voices, sharp knives, soft voices, sharp knives, soft voices, sharp knives. You call me over dramatic for reacting to your lies. Said I read too deep into things while you rewrote the lines. You lied me in the daylight, smiling for your friends, but hated when I question where the truth began and ends. I learned your contradictions like verses in a song, how you paint yourself the victim when you were clearly wrong. You said I was your forever while keeping options wide, but I don't need to shout to know when I've been tried. I don't burn bridges, I build them high, then let you cross and say goodbye. Soft voices, sharp knives, we don't have to scream to strike. We can end it with a sentence, say it gently, say it right. You thought we'd fall apart, you thought we'd lose our minds, but we in silence. Soft voices, sharp knives, soft voices, sharp knives, soft voices, sharp knives. You love the way I nurtured, how I held you when you broke, but you never held accountability for the damage that you spoke. You thought my empathy was something you could bend, but compassion has a limit and I just reached the end. You underestimated patience, you mistook it for naivety, but I was gathering the evidence while you were doubting me. You thought I begged for closure, thought I'd stay and plead, but walking out in silence is the loudest thing I need. We're not the type to crash out, we don't expose the scene, we just disappear politely and mean. And when we leave, you wake up one day wondering why the house was cold, why the girl you called too much is suddenly untold. Together rising tension, you'll replay every moment, every subtle sign. Realize the softest voices carry the sharpest lines. Soft voices, soft voices, sharp knives, cutting clean and quiet. You thought love would keep us, but respect is where we riot. You confused our tenderness with something you could try. Now we're gone without a warning. Soft voices, sharp knives, soft voices, sharp knives. No blood, no crime, just clarity and closure and peace of mind. Whisper humming's fading. We don't scream, we don't chase, we just walk away and you feel it days later. soft voices, sharp knives.